Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for Newage Hughes, which is a Legends scale take on Generation 1 Powerglide. Just a reminder, this is only the transformation process and the review is separately uploaded. Also, this is very small and quite intricate, so bear with me as I aim to make this as descriptive as possible. Okay, we're going to start off with the arms. If you just open up the forearm here, like so, the fist will roll round like that, turn it all the way under itself, and then bend the bicep back over itself like so. Start to lift it all the way up. You can see you've got a little cutout there. Bring this up and tap that in there. So repeat the same process on this side. Open up the forearm like so. Turn it up, not just the fist. Turn the whole arm underneath itself. Fold it back over the bicep and then rotate this up so it'll slot in there. At the same point now, we can actually take the head, just grab the top part, tilt this up, rotate that around 180 degrees and slot that in. Now what we'll do is we'll take the wings down. As we take the wings down, pull out the waist section, and this will actually turn the wings, there you go, to face the bottom as well. Right, when we come to the legs, this is quite intricate and there's a lot of twisting and turning. So if we start off with this top leg, what I want you to do is I want you to turn from the silver part, so from the hip, turn that round 180 degrees. Then from the knee, turn that round 180 degrees. And then from the ankle, turn that round 180 degrees as well. So now when we extend all this out in a second, we're going to be able to piece it all together. So what we did is we rotated that, we rotated this. This is the really difficult part I find there at the knee, and then again at the toes, this part here, this will spin around like so. So right, let's have a look at what we've got here. So if we look at it from this side, open everything out. So fold the feet out like this and fold them underneath, and the same here. So we're going to bring out the turbines, fold this open. What we're looking to do now is we're going to collapse this over on itself, and you can see you've got that little tab there. So bring this over, slot that under, and that'll rest like so. The foot here, we need to, I just need to open this bit back up as well. So open that right up, then fold the toes and the back heel down into each other, and then this, which is of course going to be the back part of the tail, will line up like so. So what we did, if we come to this side, let's open up the toes again there, fold that right out, turn it around, close these two together. So you can see on the underside now, that's how it's going to line up, and then fold this out. But because it's not in line yet, is because we haven't collapsed this over on itself. Collapse it over on itself. There's this little tab here that's going to fit underneath like so. Now you can turn all your orientation of these around to meet in the middle, and indeed tab together. Then of course you can correct the back of the tail like so. When it comes to the turbines, bring these up, rotate them 180 degrees, and then slide this down just to line up with itself. So same again here, rotate it around, slide this up just to line up with itself. This is not, there we go. Now we're going to rotate a full 180 degrees at the waist as well. Keep this opened up. Let's take this, what was the backpack at first. As you start to bring this forward, fold these little tabs down. These are going to give you these circles which are going to fit neatly into the top of there. At the same time now you can bring that part out as well. Fold this down, that'll slot in. Then you can tab that over. Then on the underside, lift this part, which is the chest piece, up and line it up over that tab there in the middle. You see all that click down. And then finally, once again, if everything's sort of come apart, just reposition, well not come apart, just came off, reposition everything. And that there is it just, I just need to tap this in, but you can see it's together. You can see that that is the alternate mode. So there we go. Hope that helped. We're going to go back the other way now. So let's take him back to robot mode. So what I suggest you do first and foremost is just separate all of this, and then we're going to separate this tab underneath. Just lift this up out of the way for now, and then of course separate this off the back. As you separate this from the back and lift this up, I'd advise you to push that down, lift this up, fold these in, these little tabs back in, like so, so that you get the tabs on the side, and then just bring this up and sit it over like so. Okay, let's rotate at the waist, then let's extend these bits out. So what we need to do is we need to take this tab out from underneath, there it is, and then extend these all the way back out. Now if you remember, there's now a load of twisting and turning we've got to do with this. So let's twist at the foot, twist at the foot, there we go, 180 degrees, twist at the knee, 180 degrees, and then twist at the thigh, 180 degrees. So we did the foot, I've just got to do the knee, and I've just got to do the top of the thigh, like so as well. So there you go. So if you're facing this way, you've got the silver parts here. What we need to do then is, of course, rotate the turbines the other way around, separate this. You need this to be at the top now, like so, because when this tucks in behind the leg, the top part will just come over there. Right, let's bring our attention to the feet. So fold out the front of the toes, fold out the heel sprue. This one I fold over back, all over on itself, and there's one of your legs already. So what we did was we turned the turbine around, we held onto this little part here so we could then slide it up like so. That'll then collapse behind it and cover over there. With regards to the feet, open up the toe and the heel like so. There we go. Once you've done that, then it's just a case of folding the feet all underneath themselves again, over and over, and that is, when I've corrected and stood him up, well, not corrected, when I've just flattened it out, there are the legs. So let's turn our attention to the upper body. So fold this over on itself like so, that's collapsed down. You can then close this part by folding it back up and clipping it over the top. Then what we're going to do, you're going to tab the wings into them slots there, wings into them slots there, lift the head part up, rotate that around, bring it down, open up that tab, turn that down, rotate the fists back up into the forearms like so. Same with this, separate, bring it down, rotate the forearms and the fists back into themselves, and that is your complete transformation process. Hope this helped. Take care.